English Reborn, starring Rowan Atkinson and Gillian Anderson. In his latest adventure, the most unlikely intelligence officer in Her Majesty's Secret Service must stop a group of international assassins before they eliminate a world leader and cause global chaos. He must employ the latest in high-tech gadgets to unravel a web of conspiracy that runs throughout the KGB, CIA, and even MI7. For Johnny English, disaster may be an option, but failure never is. Rated PG for mild action, violence, rude humor, and some language and brief sensuality.
Service once, not on my watch. Clear?
Sir, the Chinese man in spectacles.
Contact. Evening.
Your grandmother is sick.
Well, she's dead. That's how sick she is.
He's an expert in martial arts. A master of disguise. And an agent in total control.
Do you know how to fly these, sir?
It's all coming back to me.
Now, he's about to face his fiercest enemy yet.
There is a plot to kill the Premier.
Time is of the essence. Where are we on security?
English?
Give me 24 hours.
On October 28th,
My country needs me.
It's Johnny English.
Let's kick some bottom.
a little intelligence goes a long way.
Johnny!
It's the killer from Hong Kong.
Murderous crone.
I've got her, you old hag. She's the killer.
She's my mother! Granny!
Johnny English Reborn.
What happened to the career of Gillian Anderson, Dave?
I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I almost hate to say this, but it doesn't look as horrible as it probably is. I'm not a big Rowan Atkinson fan, who did Mr. Bean for years. I don't believe we even spoke Mr. Bean.
No.
Made like grumbling noises. But I don't know about this one. I just don't know. He seems to have a certain kind of look about him and facial expressions that might make this film tolerable.
No, Dave.
Tolerable.
You're not saying that.
That's as far as I'm going. Tolerable.
I mean, the first one bombed almost 10 years ago. And
Oh, couldn't have. There's a second one. He's been reborn.
Yes.
I don't know, but I'm thinking along the lines of this type of film is done better with Peter Sellers as Clouseau, and those classic Pink Panther films, which are just still some of my favorites. I don't know.
What is it wasn't Mr. Bean's Vacation. Remember the film? It was somebody's vacation. We got DVDs to give away, and we couldn't even give them away.
Ernest Vacation? I don't know.
It was Mr. Bean's Vacation or something. I still have mine somewhere. We managed to get it. Woo-hoo!
You sounded like the sick reindeer from what was that movie with
Santa Claus the movie.
Santa Claus the movie with David Huddleston.
Yeah.
As Santa Claus.
Been released to Blu-ray last year for all of its fine quality.
Great.
In high definition. Hey, let's take a look at some DVD releases.
Here we go.
They are big releases, though.
Okay.
The summer releases.
I will not sing the theme song.
When Captain throws his mighty shield. It's funny how that sticks with you from the 60s. This was good. This was up there on my favorites of the...
Is it the best superhero movie ever?
I wouldn't say that. Whoever this was, I can read. That said that it is the best of the summer, though, I have to say. We got to give it the edge here.
Woohoo! Winnie the Pooh! Woohoo!
This did okay for an animated film in the summer.
Oh, dear Pooh.
You used to do all the voices.
I used to, when my kids were young and I was reading the books, I used to have to do all the voices. Like,
Did you do Rabbit? What was his voice?
you know, I don't really remember Rabbit too well.
Yeah.
He's just kind of a curmudgeon. But Eeyore, he was the easiest one. Good old Eeyore. How you doing, Eeyore? Not good.
Did you do the Sterling Holloway Pooh voice?
I was not good at doing Pooh.
No.
I can't, you know, Piglet was okay, Tigger was okay, Eeyore was okay, and I was hoping that was the... I mean, my kids didn't even know, so I can make up anything.
What about Christopher Robin? He's kind of an English fruity kind of voice.
English fruity?
Oh.
Oh boy. Where's Eeyore's hand going, by the way? It kind of looks like...
Looks like he's giving Pooh an exam.
Yeah. Maybe use some honey.
Really, you know, if you looked at this whole thing, it looks like a bizarre sexual experiment. Tigger is giving Eeyore an asphyxiation.
I bet you Eeyore has a handful of honey to lubricate, so he can get in there.
Looks like the rabbit's got the lubrication pot, and a Piglet's into some kind of weird vinyl thing out there.
A fetish.
Yeah, some kind of weird cover there.
Oh man! All right, get this off. I can't. This is terrible. The Island of Lost Souls.
This was the first version of the Dr. Moreau story. This had some creepy scenes for a 1930s film. Did you ever see this with Bela Lugosi?
I did not see this one. I did see The Island of Dr. Moreau, which was what, Burt Lancaster?
Yeah.
And Richard Basehart.
That was much better than the Marlon Brando one that came out. But this one was very good. I might have to get this on Blu-ray.
Oh, that was a good movie.
We are going to eat you.
Oh dear. Did this take place in New York?
This was an Italian film.
Right, but didn't it take place in New York?
Did it take place?
I believe it did.
It wasn't filmed in New York, I'm sure.
I don't know, but I believe it took place in New York. This was from 1979, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was I like this one, especially the scene, especially the scene where the very attractive woman is taking a shower, and the hand bursts through and pulls her, after she's out of the shower, of course, pulls her by grabbing onto her robe, pulls her towards a shattered piece of wood, and it shows it going into her eye very slowly. Oh, that was a good scene.
I don't believe I've ever seen this. We're going to have to see it.
I've never seen an episode of Barney.
Oh, Dave.
Not one.
Nobody still watch Barney Miller. But Inspector Luger.
Jack Sue.
Abe
Vigoda.
In the era before Saturday Night Live, I don't think that Jack Sue knew his lines.
He was looking at cue cards?
He was always looking at something. His report.
He's dead, right?
Yeah, he died during the series.
Did Landisberg, is he dead?
Yeah, he just died.
That was fairly recent.
I think Barney's still alive, and if I'm not mistaken, was that a Chiller show a year or so ago.
Abe Vigoda, who everyone thought has been dead for 30 years, is outliving everyone from this show.
Yeah.
And that's right, he had his own spin-off, didn't he?
Fish. We can get an early look at the Avengers, the big movie they're putting together for next year. This is the cartoon version. We're going to see Thor and Captain America, who we saw this summer, and Iron Man, and we're throwing in a new Hulk. That was the Avengers team. They're all going to be in the same film next year, Dave.
Did Hulk, other than say Hulk Smash, did he speak in these cartoons?
Yes.
So
in the cartoons he did.
So will he be speaking in the film?
I have a feeling he said a few words in that last Hulk movie. I think he's got to talk a little.
Right.
I'm not thrilled with Brian. Is it Brian Ruffalo? Is he playing the Bruce Banner?
Mark Ruffalo?
Mark Ruffalo.
I don't know. Oh, great Toho production. Destroy all monsters with Gamera and I don't know.
Mothra.
Well, maybe Mothra, yeah.
I saw this.
The Hydra, the three-headed monster.
Yeah. I saw this at Proctor's. Remember on Saturday they would show some of these Godzilla movies? Mm-hmm. And they'd run the commercials for them early in the morning so you could get your parents to drag you down to Proctor's for the 1 p.m. showing.
Gamera like the flying turtle. Attack
the Block. This got a lot of buzz and it is apparently very good. It's about a bunch of inner city youth who are fighting aliens from outer space in the ghetto.
I'll take your word for it.